Your friend claims to have gotten 100% on the physics test just by guessing. Now, do we believe her? Or do we think she's lying just to make you feel better? First, some details. There are 20 questions on this physics test, and the answers are one letter A through D. Now, let's create a process using randomly generated numbers to simulate getting the answer right or wrong. Since only one answer is correct, I'm going to assign the number 1 to correct. Really, you can use any number that you want, like 7 or 9, but for ease, I'm just going to use the number 1. And then 3 of them are incorrect, so I'm going to assign the numbers 2, 3, and 4 to the outcome of incorrect. Okay, so here I just brought up a random number generator online, and let's see what we get for our first question on the test. Okay, so 4 was one of our numbers that represented incorrect, so we got that question wrong. Let's do it 20 times, an outcome for every question on the test. And it looks like we got 5 answers right, just by chance. Hold on. What did we just do? Well, we represented the outcomes using numbers. Then we randomly chose the outcomes 20 times in order to simulate one test. But that's only one trial. Can we really say yet whether or not it's unlikely to get every single question right? Not really. But the law of large numbers says that if we observe more and more repetitions of any chance process, the proportion of times that a specific outcome occurs approaches a single value. In our case, that specific outcome would be getting all the answers right. So let's see. I repeated the process from before 100 times and counted up the amount of questions right for each one. Of course, according to the law of large numbers, the more repetitions you do, the more you'll approach a single proportion. So always do as much as possible. As you can see, we never got 20 questions right by chance even one time. In fact, we only got at least 50% once. So the proportion we got was less than 1 out of 100. Anything less than 5% is considered unlikely to happen. So, according to our simulation, the chance of getting 100% on that physics test just by luck is pretty unlikely. I hate to say it, friend, but I think they're lying to make you feel better. That being said, simulations aren't just used to predict the chance of getting a certain test score. You can use them to predict anything that involves chance. So go out there and have some fun.